Hello, good evening. Let's start this tour with the Hassan Hoche-Schröder's Piano Roll exhibition. This exhibition takes place in the Faculty of Information Studies of the UCM in Madrid, and it's part of a research project in which I'm working together with Dr. Antonio Carpallo. The exhibition is organized in the following way. Starting with some informative panels that explain who the Hassan family is and its arrival in Spain at the beginning of the 19th century. It also begins with the first example of an era piano roll, the one you can see there. The next elements are these documents that can be seen right now, which describe the history of the Hassan family, their piano manufacturing, the sales in their stores, and other brochures. Some pictures of their store in the 60s in Madrid can be seen. There you are with the pianos, as well as other interesting books relevant to the occasion. In this first showcase, we've also wanted to show a singing roll, Rollo Cantor, of Jacinto Guerrero. The roll is unfolded and the name of the publisher can be seen, Victoria Popular. We can read part of the lyrics that appear on the right side of the paper. In the next panel, we start explaining the piano roll collection of the Hassan family. The next showcase contains different foreign rolls, some of these duo art ones, with the names and signatures of different pianist artists like Clarence Sattler in this first one. Here we have another one, Geraldine Watts, and we can also see some of the old invoices that the Hassan family have shown for this occasion. These correspond to different instruments, pianolas, piano players, etc., that were sold on their premises from the beginning of the 20th century. In this next panel, we observe the shelves containing the Hassan piano roll collection, which we kept in our faculty during the time of the technical work with the rolls. The following panels have helped us to explain the origins of the pianola with press advertisements, propaganda, and in the showcase below we can see other foreign rolls. This one from the Baldwin Company, also Cuban rolls, Pasquali, this one signed by Moisés Simons, interesting catalogs. There we have one of the duo art pianola piano, the one of Best, another one of the Baldwin Company, and a last roll signed by Maurice Moskowski, explaining how the roll should be played, as you can read there. The exhibition continues with a full explanation of the pianola origins, the Hopfeld Phonola, and also the Weltefirm. We have several pictures with different types of pianos and also the Aeolian Company building in the USA. Another one with the Blancafort family visit to the QRS factory in Chicago. And finally, we can see a Diana roll of the Spanish collection. On this other side, we show the manufacturing of the piano rolls through different panels and the Hopfeld's factory in Leipzig. Besides, we can read about the famous pianolist María Cervantes, a Spanish lady to whom we wanted to pay a small tribute. Through these cards, she tells us about the incredible instruments Dea and Phonola. According to her testimony, one could feel an artist from the very first minute. We continue with other panels that explain more about artist roles. We can also see other Spanish roles, this time Princesa. We have shown in these 4 single showcases Spanish roles representing the most important publishers, followed by another Victoria roll together with the Aeolian Company, This is the Victoria. Now we can see the Aeolian. And, of course, different catalogues belonging to Victoria Rolls, which was the main producer and roll seller in our country. That started at the beginning of the 20th century. And a very interesting diagram of the fonola, with all the explanations of the piano inside. In the upper panels, we can observe more images of Spanish rolls, and immediately after, there we can see more labels of Spanish rolls, and immediately after, the pictures of La Garriga. That was the Victoria factory in the town named La Garriga. Some workers appear punching the paper in the factory, and of course, we can see the real jewel in this exhibition, that is this beautiful pianola of the Hassan Company, which has been loaned for this occasion. As you can see, it's in a perfect state of conservation, although we have this announcement saying, do not touch. Here the visitors can observe the instrument, but not touch it, of course. We must remind that we are in a university, in a faculty, and we don't want the students to touch the pianola, just to see it. The exhibition continues with another picture of the factory in La Garriga, Barcelona. This time we can see Manuel Blancafort, the composer and son of the owner. He also appears working, punching, and transcribing the notes into the paper. We can also see other curious pictures of these days in the factory. It continues with some panels that explain how the pianola works, with all the different parts of the instrument, where the roll should be placed, explanation about the tracker bar, the different levers, and even the indications that appear printed on the rolls. Everything related with the themodist and metro style systems. In the showcase below, we can see Spanish rolls, Princesa and España Musical catalogs, and another 4 Spanish rolls that, together with the ones in the single showcases, are the most representative of the collection. Here we have Edición Mott, followed by Oriental, and also a beautiful box of Diana, Clave with a coat of arms of Madrid, and Best, that was Victoria's branch for the South American market. The exhibition ends with several panels of press advertisements of the period. These 2 advertisements belong to El Heraldo de Madrid and El Liberal, all dated 1905, informing about different player pianos. We can also see the Velte Mignon and Fonola pianos. And we finish showing another image of a singing roll, Rollo Cantor, with the lyrics, and a last advertisement of the Bookman, printed in London, 1905. And we finish with another Spanish roll, this time Victoria, with the title Los Puritanos of Bellini. Okay, last but not least, our acknowledgements to the Hassan family, to Ana Benavides, Adelina Clausó, Cynthia Piris, Maria Olivera, Jörg Holzmann, and Rafael Otermin. This last one lent us all the catalogs that can be seen in this exhibition. I hope you have all enjoyed this exhibition, and I invite you to visit it in the Faculty of Information Studies of the UCM in Madrid until the 18th November 2022. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye-bye.